Welcome to Monday Night Raw. We are live from Kalamazoo, and it's going to be a big one. And we're kicking things off with a #1 Contenders match behind the scenes. Shelton Benjamin, the former Intercontinental Champion, and Chris Jericho, both at disagreements, butting heads. Well, these two men will go one-on-one. The winner of that will face the new Intercontinental Champion, Christian, at Backlash. Well, one thing is for sure, Shelton Benjamin and Chris Jericho's animosity towards each other was very evident in that triple threat match last week. And scores to settle, differences to settle. Well, here we go. Well, here comes Y2J, the man who many have already wrote off. I mean, the age is a big thing. Shelton Benjamin is still a very young, up-and-coming, talented athlete, but Jericho is not over the hill yet. Nowhere near that. And Chris Jericho wants his Intercontinental Championship back, and to do that, he's going to have to go through Shelton Benjamin and Christian now, a taller mountain than he initially planned. But all great hikers, all great warriors make it to the top of the mountain. It's a test of Jericho's steel. It's a test of himself, his character, to overcome Shelton Benjamin, the man who he has not successfully pinned yet inside a WWE ring. Of course, Backlash implications for the winner of this match. One-on-one contest to kick us off here on Monday Night Raw. We're also going to see the Master Lock Challenge, the Masterpiece, for the first time. That's going to be exciting. That main event, Shawn Michaels, Rob Van Dam for the very first time in a WWE ring. A lot of firsts here. These two trying to close out the chapter between their rivalry, their year-long rivalry, their 8-month-long rivalry, should I say. So we're going to start things off here with some chain wrestling. Both men are going to vie for positions. Got to be real careful if you're Benjamin not to get locked in that walls of Jericho. It's a very deadly submission. You have to think if this goes to a technical bout, it has to favour Shelton Benjamin. A little wrench of the arm there from Benjamin. Shot to the lower back of Jericho. He's going to take him out, sweeping him to the floor. Have to say Shelton Benjamin is the gold standard, and a clothesline in the corner, taking down the former Intercontinental Champion. Both these men former Intercontinental Champions, and kick out there, not even one there from Jericho. Has to pick up the pace. If you're Shelton Benjamin, you've got to use that athleticism to wear down the Y2J. Of course, Fozzy, his rock band, having a very successful tour as of late. Goes in for a fisherman suplex, roll-up pin here from Jericho. Kick out one there from Benjamin. Follows it up with the elbow drop, and Jericho now just flexing away. I don't know if you should be wasting too much time. Knee drop to Benjamin there. This is the pace we're talking about that Jericho's got to set. It's got to be a pace that suits Jericho. You have to think the longer this match goes on, the experience of Chris Jericho, Y2J will favour. And the Bulldog from Y2J, and Benjamin's going to smartly roll to the outside of the ring. Jericho here certainly letting this crowd know his feelings towards Shelton Benjamin. Jericho too busy taunting, swept off the edge of the ring apron there from Shelton Benjamin. Have to say, Benjamin, ever since signing with the WWE in 2003 as part of Team Angle, he's still repping the colours, to be fair. And such an exceptional, such a breath of fresh air. Into the ring goes Jericho. Benjamin has to capitalise on this momentum that he has right now. Jericho in trouble. Benjamin looking for it, and a lovely axe handle from Benjamin. Great high-flying offense there from the gold standard. Kick out one there. I mean, these two have been going back and forth in their rivalry. Benjamin described himself as the gold standard. Chris Jericho said he is the platinum standard. It'll be interesting to see how that unfolds here tonight. Of course, only one man can leave this city with an Intercontinental Championship rematch. Let's not forget the statistic that I mentioned earlier. Chris Jericho never beaten Shelton Benjamin in a WWE ring. I mean, if you're Chris Jericho, how much does that play on your mind? Sit down powerbomb there from Jericho. He goes for the pinfall. Hook of the leg and a kick out from Benjamin. One count there for Jericho. Jericho going to go for the submission here. Going to try wear down the gold standard. And that backbreaker there will do Benjamin no favours. What a performance it's been so far from Y2J. Very methodical, very experienced, very disciplined. Benjamin's going to get out of this one with a reversal. Jericho didn't quite have it cinched in the way he maybe wanted. A submission specialist Jericho. And Zaguri will knock your teeth out. Both of these men are down. And you have to question how long can these two go at it for? We saw them have all their matches last year in 2004. They were incredible. Jericho now going to drag Benjamin to the ropes. What's he got in mind here? Oh God, what the hell has Jericho got in mind? Maybe he's looking to use his body as a battering ram here. Benjamin sent to the outside. Jericho building up momentum and reverse from the gold standard. Have to say, Shelton Benjamin's meteoric rise in this company is something to be marvelled at. He's been an incredible athlete. And that shot to the head there of Jericho is exactly the reason why he's known as the gold standard. Of course, we will have the first official interview with Batista, his first time as the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. In an interview capacity, Jonathan Coachman will interview Batista later tonight, ahead of his bout with Triple H. Triple H Batista 2 coming to you live from Backlash. We'll have official confirmation from that later on. And a code breaker here from Jericho. Because when the Millennium was coming, many people had tried to break the code. None of them figured out the lock. Jericho now going to go back to work on Shelton Benjamin. Has to turn the momentum here. Benjamin's starting to get a foothold in the later stage of this match, but the experience is in the corner of Y2J. What the hell's Jericho got in mind here? Oh, goodness me. And misses. Benjamin stays planted. And an axe handle to follow. I mean, I expected these two to leave it all in the ring, to be fair. They absolutely are as well. Irish whip now into the corner. Referee gets in the way there. Needs to be careful with the positioning there. You don't want to receive a headbutt from Chris Jericho. That could cost Jericho. You have to wonder, at that referee being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Now Benjamin's going to the well. The top. Oh my word. What's Benjamin going, man? King size Falcon Arrow from Benjamin. Goodness me. That could be it. Crowd chanting, this is awesome. And a kick out too from Jericho. Chris Jericho might be fully spent. Sorry. He might not have much left in the tank. That is what the question is. Benjamin, DDT here. Picking up the pace now is the gold standard. That's exactly what he's got to do. He's got to keep this pace. And a leg drop misses. Nobody home. Oh boy. Oh boy. And when you miss and you're wide of the mark, you can get put in some walls of Jericho. And Benjamin's going to try crawl now. But with everything that he's got, he's going to have to try and crawl to the rope. Center of the ring here from Jericho, and he's yanking it in even further. The walls of Jericho securely locked in. But let's not forget, many men have tapped to this. Triple H, The Rock. And the thing is, with the walls of Jericho, it's hard to break. Benjamin also has a submission of his own, the crossface. And Benjamin crawling with everything he's got, but you have to wonder how much that takes out of a man. The lower back is targeted. Benjamin almost at the ropes. Benjamin is going to get to the ropes. If he just reaches out now, he'll get to the ropes. And does. Referee calls for a rope break. That was a smart move there from Jericho, but you have to wonder how much damage has been done to Shelton Benjamin. He was locked in that for almost 30 seconds. Now fists by Jericho, and Benjamin's going to fight out. Oh boy, maybe Benjamin going for a submission hold, or maybe not. What's this? Oh, we see him do this. The stomp to the face. Jericho's in trouble. Face into the mat there from Chris Jericho. An elbow drop to boot. Shelton Benjamin now wearing down Jericho. May smell blood in the water. Blood in the ocean as the shark circles. Benjamin looks to put away Jericho, and a huge forearm taking down the former WWE Undisputed and Intercontinental Champion. Kick out from Jericho at 2 again there. Shelton Benjamin doing absolutely everything he can to beat down Y2J. Goes for a big fist there, was wide of the mark. Jericho with another bulldog. What an opening contest this has been, folks, for the Intercontinental Championship #1 contenders. And Shelton Benjamin has his hand on the ropes. Jericho can't believe it. Jericho cannot believe his luck. And what the hell's Jericho got in mind? Oh, God's sake. You're going to cost yourself the WWE Intercontinental Championship opportunity. And Benjamin avoids it. Thank God. I have to think, what the hell's Jericho thinking with the kendo stick in hand? Benjamin managed to avoid it, but that's going to distract the referee. Now, another move, a suplex from Benjamin, picture perfect. Jericho's behaviour screams of desperation, it screams of necessity. Oh boy, if he locks this in, it's over, by the way. The crossface from Benjamin, nowhere to go. He can't move backwards, because it'll only allow Benjamin to wrench the arm further. Jericho's going to try crawl, but he's central. And this is locked in, it's locked in deep as well. Jericho's going to have to tap here. He can't reach the ropes. He's not going to be able to reach the ropes. He's trying his best, but Benjamin's got it cinched in. Jericho cannot get to the ropes, and it's getting tighter, and Jericho is fading. Benjamin's adjusting his body, so he cannot escape. Jericho is fading. Benjamin makes Jericho pass out. Well, Captain Charisma is here. Apologies for the invisible belt. But the Intercontinental Championship is what will be at stake between these two. At Backlash, it's going to be an incredible... Oh, it's on his foot. Interesting way to carry a championship if you are Captain Charisma. Sure, he's not been very quiet about becoming the Intercontinental Champion. I've heard him backstage all night. There you go. There it is. There's the prize. Christian Shelton Benjamin one-on-one at Backlash. Well, we're not going to waste much more time, folks, because we have our Master Lock Challenge. $1,000 for anyone who can break the Master Lock. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is the Masterpiece, Chris Masters. I'm the strongest man in the world today. I've travelled the country looking for someone who can escape my Master Lock, and no one has been able to. Tonight on Monday Night Raw, I'm introducing the $1,000 Master Lock Challenge. Any man from Kalamazoo or anywhere in this arena who thinks they can break my Master Lock can come down to this ring right now and try. The rules are simple. You come into this ring, I put in the Master Lock, and if you can break free, you win $1,000 in cash. But if you can't, which you won't, I'll make you tap out or pass out like everybody else. I am the strongest man in professional wrestling, and my Master Lock is unbreakable. I've crushed every man who has tried to escape it, and tonight will be no different. So who wants to be the next victim? Come on, Kalamazoo, who wants to make $1,000? Step up and try and break the Master Lock, because I guarantee you won't be able to. You'll be the next man to tap out to the Masterpiece, Chris Masters. Come on, I'm waiting. This is my challenge. Are you man enough to step up and try and break the Master Lock? Come on down, because I promise you will be walking out here the same way that you came in. Well, the security have found an individual and took him into the back to prepare him and brief him down on the rules. Here he comes. Oh, God. Well, it's going to be interesting. Mr. Fitness. Shout out to the gentleman who I saw on Community Creations for this. Mr. Fitness. Well, he's a well-known minor celebrity in these parts. Well, he's going to have to attempt the Master Lock Challenge, and let's just say that's not going to be good. And Masters just staring him down. And this one isn't going to last long, I can assure you. So Chris Masters will lock in the Master Lock right now. Oh, he's going to rag him around like a rag doll. Somebody stop it. He's gone. And he taps, passes out or whatever. I really don't think anybody's going to ever break that master lock. Mr. Fitness here, a local celebrity coming out. He got absolutely destroyed by the masterpiece, who retains his $1,000. And the master lock is come to Raw, and it is going to be some task to break it, but we'll find out if anybody can break it over the coming weeks. It's going to be an exciting time. I wonder if any superstars will answer the challenge. That's my biggest thing. I'm very curious to see if any wrestlers will step up. Edge, there you are. I've been looking for you all night. I just wanted to make sure you're still on board of taking care of Kane for me, so I can focus on making sure Lita never challenges me again for this WWE Women's Championship. You know how much I appreciate you doing this for me, Edge. You're such a good friend, and I promise I'll make it worth your while if you can take care of Kane for me. I'll be very grateful. Don't worry about it, Trish. I've got Kane handled. He won't be a problem for you. Did you see what I did last week with the briefcase? As for you being grateful, well, I'm looking forward to collecting on that favour. But just so we are clear, at Backlash, I am going to have to face Kane in the ring, and God damn it, I'm stepping in with a monster, but I'm going to have to beat him down. And in the middle of that ring, I will do that for you, so you can focus on keeping that WWE Women's Championship around your waist. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. You're so strong, Edge, and you're so confident. I know you'll handle Kane, no problem. And once you do, we can focus on making sure no one else gets in our way. Just remember, at Backlash, you need to make sure Kane doesn't ruin anything for us. I need you to take care of him so I can keep this title and we can keep working together like this. Trust me, Kane will not be a problem for either one of us after Backlash. And as for you and me, well, we make a pretty good team, don't we? So you just keep that title warm and I'll handle the rest. Oh, Edge, I plan on keeping this title for a very long time, and with you by my side, I know no one will be able to stop me or you. So go get ready for Backlash and make sure Kane knows exactly who he is messing with. Well, what the hell are them two planning, Trish Stratus and Edge? But we're going to tune in because the former World Heavyweight Champion, the game, Triple H, following that cage beatdown that he took last week, is in the building. And he's not a happy bunny, I can assure you of that. When is Triple H ever a happy bunny? Let's be honest, but let's listen in with the game. I hear all of you booing me and chanting "you suck" and Batista again, and it makes me even more angry because none of you know what I'm capable of, and none of you know what I'm going to do in order to get that championship, my World Heavyweight Championship, back around this waist. I am the game. I don't lose. I make people cry. I make people submit. And I make people bleed. And I make sure that I get what I want. And at Backlash, I want my title back. And I'm invoking my rematch clause. And there will be no escape for Batista. Well, what the hell is this? I mean, is that the Hurricane? So, those of you who don't know, Triple H actually managing to do a job on Hurricane and Rosie on his own a couple of weeks ago in the backstage area in the build-up to WrestleMania 21. For no apparent reason, Triple H decided to beat the holy bejesus out of Rosie. Hurricane is here. I wonder what the hell he's going to have to say. Hold it right there, Triple H. You might be the game, but a few weeks ago you attacked Rosie to send a message to Batista. That's not cool, citizen. You don't get to just attack people and get away with it. Rosie and I are back tonight and we're coming for you right here, right now, because what you did was wrong. And we're going to have to make sure that you pay for it. So you better bring your best game, because we are ready for you. The Hurricane and Rosie have been preparing for you, Triple H. Right here, right now, we're going to show you that justice always prevails. So you better bring your best and be ready, because I'm going to call out Rosie now. Let's get this match started. Well, I didn't expect this, ladies and gentlemen, and Triple H a few weeks ago attacked Rosie backstage just for no reason, and I don't know how wise this is by Hurricane and Rosie to get in the ring with an enraged game, and Rosie's going to seek his revenge early on. Triple H is going to bring him into the ring. This is stupid. I don't know how wise it is of the Hurricane and Rosie, and a super kick from Hurricane. Plus 2-on-1 action. The game is seething though. Don't know how much you want to encourage him. Knee to the face of the Hurricane. Of course, Triple H is going to do his damn best to send a message to Batista tonight. Into the corner goes the Hurricane. A knee to the face. The game is pushing the pace and sending Rosie to the outside as well. Triple H now is stumping his authority on this match. He's going to put a beat down here on the Hurricane, who was coming out here for justice. Well, Triple H's idea of justice could be very different, and Rosie's going to get his hands on the game, but he's aware of it. And a big shot to the gut. And Hurricane going to throw him back in the ring. That's where the match will be won, of course. Still pinfall or submission rules here in effect. An elbow drop to the lower back. Can the Hurricane wear down the game? Rosie seems stunned from that gut punch from the game. To the top rope goes the Hurricane. Triple H is in the middle of the ring. Nice crossbody there from the superhero. Kick out with not even one there from the game, who is very angry after last week. He tried to attack Dave Batista inside that steel cage and it backfired. I mean, being locked inside a cell environment with an animal is never a good idea. Triple H there with another kick to Hurricane. Just choking away here on Hurricane. He's looking at Rosie. Has to say, is that your boy? Well, I might not agree with what Triple H stands for. I certainly don't. This guy's a no good SOB. But he's putting a beat down here on Hurricane. And you come out asking for trouble, you might get it. Nice reversal there from Hurricane. And the Hurricane and Rosie wanting to become the World Tag Team Champions, currently held by William Regal and Tajiri. There will be a tag team turmoil match at Backlash to determine who will walk out the World Tag Team titles. With the World Tag Team title, sorry. Headbutt there from Rosie. He's seeking revenge on the game. He's going to get it. He's going to get him one-on-one. Well, two-on-one here. And the game sent into the corner. A nearly 300-pounder, or over 300-pounder with a splash. Triple H could be spent here. Kick out from the game. Triple H will not want to waste much more time on these two. He wants to get to Backlash, and he wants to get to Batista for the second encounter that they will have. Hurricane and Rosie now using the numbers advantage, and the game sent to the outside. Now Hurricane going to go to work on the game as Rosie just analysed it. A headlock here from the superhero, and Triple H is busted wide open from that punch from Hurricane. Needs to get this one back in the ring, and that's a nice move there. Rosie is just scouting the field. Hurricane doing a job here on Triple H. Don't know how wise it is to anger the game though. The game's in the ring, and a huge clothesline to an unaware Rosie. And a huge clothesline to the Hurricane. This could be it. Could be in trouble. A spy, and I don't even think Rosie knows where he is after that punch. He's going to go after Triple H. A spine buster to the Hurricane. And now we're going to see it. Pedigree. The former world heavyweight champion is going to crawl over the carcass of Rosie, and that should be enough. Both of these men lay it out. And Triple H secures the victory, and Hurricane doesn't even know what planet he's on. Well, they came out for the game, and they got the cerebral assassin. A spine buster and a pedigree laid out both members of Hurricane and Rosie. And he reaffirms himself as to why he's great every night. Triple H doesn't give a damn about respect. He doesn't give a damn about justice. He gives a damn about whether he is the World Heavyweight Champion or not. Oh, wait a second. This match is over. Why is Triple H doing this? Continuing the beatdown on the Hurricane. And Batista isn't at the building yet. He will be shortly for his interview with Jonathan Coachman. Triple H is going to send a message here. Oh my God. Oh my word. They are thumbtacks surely. I saw them put them off the head of Hurricane. The hell's the game got in mind here? Come on, man. Come on, Triple H. Oh my God. Please, somebody get out here. Pedigree onto the tacks. Oh, and he's going after Rosie now. Triple H is not in a good mood, by the way. I think that's pretty evident. He's decantering the announcer's desk. This is not going to end well for Rosie. Can we get someone out here, please? Stop the damn match. Well, it's not even a match. Off the apron goes Rosie. What the hell's... Oh, God. What the hell has Triple H got in mind with that announcer's desk? Somebody help them. Somebody do something. Oh, God. And the announcers can only stand on and watch. Here we go. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Pedigree through the announcer's desk from the game. Message sent. The game is absolutely livid. And he's going to leave this ring with Hurricane and Rosie laid out. But Jonathan Coachman, we had a bit of time. Thank you for staying with us while we were at commercial break. Batista's now finally at the arena. And the coach is also here. What the hell's he got in mind? Well, here comes the animal, the man that he will interview. And Jonathan Coachman with an exclusive interview with the new World Heavyweight Champion. And we just seen what Triple H did. How will Batista respond? Batista, congratulations on becoming the new World Heavyweight Champion at WrestleMania. How does it feel to be the champ and to have defeated your former mentor Triple H in the main event of WrestleMania 21? You know, Coach, it feels great. I've worked my entire life to get to this moment right here. And 2 weeks ago at WrestleMania, I finally did it. I beat Triple H and I became the World Heavyweight Champion, and it feels amazing. And what are your thoughts on what we just saw with Triple H attacking Hurricane and Rosie just now in the ring? Do you have any comment on what the game just did to those two men? What Triple H did to Hurricane and Rosie was absolutely pathetic. He attacked two men who had nothing to do with our match. And if he tries that with me, I will kick his ass. He's a coward, and I'm not going to let him get away with it. And I'm coming for him, and I'm going to make him pay. So Triple H, you better watch your back, because I'm coming for you. And I'm going to remain the World Heavyweight Champion at Backlash, and for a very long time, because I'm the animal, and I'm not going anywhere. Whoa, 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 nice speech, Dave, but you think you're the champ? You can think that you can just walk around here with my title? Well, I'm not done with you. I saw you with Coach, that stupid Batista shirt like you're some kind of hero. I'm going to make you regret ever taking that title from me, and I'm going to show you why I am the game, and why you should never have had that title in the first place. So next week on Raw, you and I are going to fight. Oh, Batista, calm down, and not against you, not you and I. Next week, in the main event of Raw, it will be Triple H versus Jonathan Coachman. We'll see how really tough you are when I get in that ring with you, you little fanboy Coach. So Batista, enjoy that title. My title, because I'm coming for it and I'm not stopping until it's back around my waist where it belongs. There is nothing you or your little fanboy can do to stop me. And Coach, you better wear that Batista shirt next week, because you're going to need all the luck you can get when you step into the ring with me. The game is coming, and I'm not in the best mood. Well, let's take a look at the Raw recap. Triple H trying to assault Batista inside that steel cage last week on Monday Night Raw, only to get slammed into the cell door. And I can confirm at Backlash, Triple H, Batista will go one-on-one next week. Jonathan Coachman has got a date with a destiny that he probably did not want to fulfill. The game goes one-on-one with Jonathan Coachman. We have official confirmation of that right now. That will be next week on Raw. And I mean, to be fair, if you're going out there wearing a Triple H shirt, you're always risking... a Batista shirt, should I say. If you were wearing a Triple H shirt, we probably wouldn't be having this conversation. But wearing a Batista shirt, I mean, you're always playing with fire. But we're going to move on to our main event, folks. The Heartbreak Kid, Rob Van Dam, for the first time ever. It's the first time we've seen Shawn Michaels since 2 weeks ago. He tapped out to Kurt Angle in that ankle lock at WrestleMania 21. The Heartbreak Kid is a veteran, and he is Mr. WrestleMania, but tonight he's got to deal with one of the hottest up-and-coming talents in Rob Van Dam. Both these men vying for victories here on Monday Night Raw, and the conversation of these two in the World Championship picture will always be the topic of the tongue. Well, he fell short at WrestleMania, but Mr. WrestleMania, the showstopper, he's a very, very, very dangerous asset to the Monday Night Raw roster. Rob Van Dam, who may be on a bit of a roll lately, former Intercontinental Champion as well. He's looking to progress and propel himself into the main event scene. He's going to have to test himself against that man right there. And there is no tougher test than the standard itself. Well, it's Rob Van Dam's biggest challenge to date. So he goes one-on-one with a showstopper. But this man has been mightily impressive over the past coming weeks. And I have to say, the athleticism that he possesses, the yin and yang style, the level-headedness is something that could carry Rob Van Dam in this match, and it's going to have to as well, as Rob Van Dam soaks in this crowd here in Kalamazoo. Formerly a member of ECW, he's repping the colours, and coming soon, I'm happy to announce there will be ECW One Night Stand 2005. This man will no shadow of a doubt, apologies for that, will want to be on that card. With a victory over the showstopper, he can really prove his credibility at the top of WWE. You can see this crowd love him, chanting his name as he points the fingers, saying the name Rob Van Dam. Well, here we go. Crowd firmly behind Michaels here tonight. It's going to be an exciting prospect. He did, of course, tap to Kurt Angle at WrestleMania 21. But I don't think that he's facing a submission specialist here, but a technical, high-flying genius, no doubt. These two are going to get things underway with some wrestling. And they really will bring the best out of each other in tonight's main event. Rob Van Dam, Shawn Michaels, collar and elbow tie-up to kick things off. Shawn Michaels just driving Rob Van Dam into the corner there. RVD got to be careful that he doesn't get caught in a slogging match of technical wrestling with the greatest professional wrestler of all time. A glorified Hall of Fame, no doubt. But he started this off well. Fast pace here from Rob Van Dam. Lovely springboard moonsault knees up from the Heartbreak Kid. Neckbreaker. Vintage Michaels. He's going to soak in this atmosphere, this crowd who love him, no doubt. Going to continue the assault here on Rob Van Dam. Irish whip into the corner goes RVD. A reversal here. What the hell's RVD got in mind here? Moonsault, oh wow. Impressive athleticism from this young man. Going to go for the pinfall here. Will it be enough to put away Michaels early on in this contest? No. Showstoppers wrestled a 60-minute Iron Man match. If you think you're going to have him beat, and another neck breaker from Michaels. If you think you're going to have him beat that quick, you're very naive. Especially in all my years of watching this young man across the years, Shawn Michaels. Now he's going to bring the pace to Rob Van Dam and a Blue Thez press and some fisticuffs to follow. I don't think Rob Van Dam realises what he's in the ring with tonight. He's never been in the ring with anybody like this. I mean, he's one of a kind, is Shawn Michaels. That is guaranteed. Every match that he's in is a 5-star classic and shot to the lower back of Rob Van Dam. Now Michaels looking to push the pace. Into the corner goes Rob Van Dam and a back elbow from the showstopper. And RVD catches the leg there and a kick to the lower back. We know that Michaels had a lot of problems with that. That's Rob Van Dam got in mind. Oh, wonderful German suplex there, bridging into the arch of the pinfall. Michaels was caught napping and a kick out one. Still a long way to go in this one, folks. These two have got incredible resiliency and incredible stamina. Ducks under, and now Rob Van Dam showing that he can wrestle with the best. Nice power slam there from the RVD. Going to go to the outside now. What the hell's Rob Van Dam? Might be looking for that 5-star frog splash. And that kick. What impressive manoeuvre. What impressive athleticism. And another somersault to follow. Going to go for the pinfall. You've got to be careful when you're grounded against Rob Van Dam. That rolling thunder that he does possess is very, very devastating. And Rob Van Dam soaking in this atmosphere. They love him here in Kalamazoo. To the outside goes Shawn Michaels. He's not going to get caught. Michaels now. Oh, what the hell has Michaels got in mind? Incredible strength from the showstopper. Suplex to the outside. Both these men are down here on Monday Night Raw. What a main event you've got here, folks. And of course, earlier tonight, Triple H, Batista tension seething. Jonathan Coachman might have a date with Destiny next week as he takes on the game. I don't envy Jonathan Coachman. Michaels now soaking in the crowd's response to his performance here tonight. What's Michaels got in mind here? He's going to run. He's going to probably dive off that ring apron and does in a clothesline, taking down Rob Van Dam. I'm impressed with Shawn Michaels early on in this contest, or midway through this contest, should I say now. We're getting into the business end. An elbow drop to Rob Van Dam to keep him grounded. Referee's count should restart. Rob Van Dam with the reversal. What the hell's he got in mind? Oh, God. Whenever the barricades involve Rob Van Dam, we've seen him do this in ECW. Seen him do it in WWE. What the hell's he got in mind here? Oh, my God. Michaels in trouble. In a precarious position. He's going to do the spinning leg drop. Here we go. And connects. Michaels is a sitting duck. Rob Van Dam, former ECW champion, former Intercontinental champions, looking to put away the showstopper here. Might be looking for that rolling thunder. And a nice moonsault there, standing moonsault there from Rob Van Dam. And now we're going to see it rolling thunder. Could be enough to put away Michaels. He's put away men with that move before. And a kick out just by Michaels. That wasn't enough to put away the showstopper. Got to do more if you're Rob Van Dam, and goes for the kick there. The Heartbreak Kid ducking and diving, and these two men stare at each other. Michaels comes out the beneficiary, and a nice snap power slam there from Michaels. He looks to push the pace continually in this match. The DX signs to the crowd. Throwback to 1997. Now Michaels going to have to continue to go to work on Rob Van Dam. A stomp to the midsection there of the high-flying Rob Van Dam. And now Shawn, the showstopper. Atomic drop. That leads to the scoop slam, which then leads to the elbow. RVD poised. RVD positioned. Elbow to the heart of Rob Van Dam. Pinfall attempt from the showstopper. Could that be enough to put away Rob Van Dam? Not just yet. Now Shawn can't believe his luck. RVD, both these men showing so much fight. An elbow to the head there of Rob Van Dam. Michaels going to try to go to the well again. Goes for a sweet chin music, but Rob Van Dam telegraphs it. Oh, look at the strength of RVD. Don't be fooled by the size. And another moonsault connects. Michaels in trouble here. Cannot let Rob Van Dam build up a head of steam. Clothesline after clothesline, and Michaels interrupts it. Good move there. Good stop from the showstopper. Michaels has been near perfect in every single match he's ever wrestled, but it's always that one moment where he just fails. Sit down powerbomb there. We shout out to Batista, rope break. He's on the ropes already. Michaels now questioning the referee. He doesn't believe that Rob Van Dam's foot was on the ropes. A little bit of frustration from the veteran here. Something we're not used to seeing from Shawn Michaels is frustration. Normally knows how to get the job done. Has all the keys to unlock every padlock. Rob Van Dam is a different keyhole. Rob Van Dam with the reversal. Rob Van Dam looking to fight. A spinning heel kick to the face. What the hell's RVD got in mind? Another standing moonsault. And he'll get you with that offense. Now Rob Van Dam with a kick. He's going to fight with everything that he's got. Is Rob Van Dam. What the hell's he got in mind here? Is this an Alabama slam from RVD? He's shifted the tide yet again. And Rob Van Dam this time is going to go for the trifecta. Ducks under and a super kick to Michaels. Another rolling thunder. And Michaels is in trouble. Head of steam from Rob Van Dam. And he calls it the 5-star frog splash. This one's over, folks. Thank you for coming. Ow! Michaels gets a shoulder up somehow, some way. The resiliency of the showstopper never fails to amaze me. He's looking for a second one. Rob Van Dam, a second frog splash. Michaels has got to be done this time. Shawn, with not much gas left in the tank. I've got my hands on I just had an out-of-body experience. 2 5-star frog splashes Maybe he needs a hat trick. He's going to go up to the well again. Nice move and a reversal there from Michaels. RVD is in trouble. Sweet chin music, but Michaels collapses. Can he get to RVD in time? A little bit of recovery time there for Rob Van Dam. Michaels with the pinfall. Referee is quite slow to the count. 2 and a kick out from RVD. What a main event this has been, folks. What an absolute classic. Michaels, RVD giving it everything they've got here on Monday Night Raw to prove why they are the best. Rob Van Dam's going to go for that moonsault again off the military press. He's going to have to get it perfect here, and nicely executed from RVD to the mid ropes. Now what the hell's RVD? Oh my word. No way he connects a moonsault, and he did get it. He got it. Hook of the leg. Pinfall attempt. And a kick out again from Michaels. Still alive in this contest, but you have to wonder how much do both of these men have. Spinning leg drop from Rob Van Dam. How much do these men have? A kick attempted, and Michaels reads it. And Michaels is going to fight back. Strikes. And a big one between the eyes. Referee gets in the way there. And Michaels is not happy with this officiating, by the way, tonight. This is the second time that he's pulled this referee for being in the way. But with every second Michaels argues with the match official, is a second gain for Rob Van Dam to recover, in a schoolboy pin here. Sorry, a roll-up pin here. And a kick out from Michaels, didn't get caught then. Now Rob Van Dam might be looking for one more leg drop again. The showstopper's in trouble as RVD goes to the middle rope, and he's lining up something big, by the way. What's he got in mind here from the middle rope, and he misses. Michaels with one more punch. Both of these men have to be spent. What else Michaels going to do here? A sit-down powerbomb again. Michaels might sense that the end is near. Rob Van Dam is not moving the best. To the outside goes RVD. What the hell's Michaels got in mind here? What the hell has HBK got in mind? To the outside crossbody. Wowza Roonies, what a contest. And I don't think RVD has much left in the tank. And the same could be said for Shawn Michaels. And he's going to go to the corner, and he's tuning up the band. And it's time to play some sweet chin music. And the showstopper comes out on top. What an incredible main event, folks. Rob Van Dam has nothing to be ashamed of. Wait a second. Oh, God's sake. Randy Orton with the kendo stick, laying waste to Shawn Michaels. The legend killer might not have slayed the demon in The Undertaker, but the Heartbreak Kid might be next on the list.